starts recording. Hello everyone and welcome to the 9th stream of Project 1000. This stream is a bit late since it's about the anniversary of Casimir II's Casimir since it's the commemorating the anniversary of Casimir the Grand Duke Casimir II's the Just death. The anniversary was actually on May 5th, but since I was already doing another stream about Frederick I Augustus, it got pushed back to the 6th, and unfortunately yesterday I didn't have enough time, so it got it got pushed back further today. But we're finally doing it today and continuing the campaign. We last continued on the 29th of April about Casimir his namesake Casimir III the Great, who is also his great-great grandson. But I'll start off by loading the game, and then I'll explain that part. Oh, and someone saw. Oh, and welcome, Star Orchid. Oh, and hello, Star Orchid. Welcome to the stream. So, Casimir II is the great-grandfather of Casimir the Great. Through Conrad of since it was Casimir II, followed by Conrad of Mazovia, followed by Casimir of Kuyavia, which started the Kuyavian branch of the Piast dynasty. I think we can even see this right here in history, the Duchy of Kuyavia. Right here we can see, yeah, Casimir II of Kuyavia, which was preceded by Conrad of Mazovia, who temporarily took over Kraków. I'm pretty sure it was between 1243 and 45, if I'm correct. And then there was Władysław Łokietek, who started off here in Brześć, which would be... Oh, it isn't for... Oh, it doesn't... It probably isn't a city yet. Although Brześć would be somewhere around here. And then over his long life unified all of Poland, bringing the end to the fragmentation. So, and now getting to the CK2 scenario. Last time we played as Casimir the Great, although he unfortunately suffered a food poisoning and died as a result. Still, I'll open the goals of the Casimir the first campaign. So first off, research suzerainty over Mazovia, which we've already done on previous streams, notably fighting for Justinian with Galicia Volhynia. Since their previous king inherited the province. Next up, we also asserted control over both Chełmno and Gdańsk from the Teutons. We still would probably want to take over Bytów here, and other goals include the takeover of Neumark with Santok, Lubusz, and then the rest of Silesia. For some reason, Poland starts off with Upper Silesia. I don't know why, since it didn't have any sort of vassals in this region. I guess it did have some sort of Caesar lease over some border regions, but still, it should belong to Bohemia since it held the lion's share of the province. Oh yeah, and we also want Halicia Volhynia right here. Yeah, all of this. Yeah. But first off, we will have to deal with a discontent council after the death of Casimir the Great. Okay, so uh, we should probably improve relations with some of our vassals. Most notably, the Kashko of Greater Poland, so our brother. Oh, 4 people are already watching. Welcome everyone. Okay, what do we have here? Recruit guard physician, claim on Lebus. Oh yeah, crown focus. That'll be in Krakow. Oh yeah, we're also developing the Piast University of Krakow, which is half completed by this point. Which would be Piast in this timeline since there won't be a Jagiellonian dynasty. We're currently engaged in some sort of Swedish revolt. Oh, and we're also allies to the King of England. And if I remember correctly, we're also allies with the King of France. Although that might have expired following the rule of Casimir. Yeah, we're not allies with them. How about Hungary? We're also allies with them. No. Bulgaria? Also no. So I guess only our alliance with England and 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 Sweden carried over, which especially the alliance with England isn't really useful at this point, since they got defeated in the war by the HRE, and now they are even a tributary state of Scotland. Oh, and one of our commanders improved. That's great. But we seriously need an alliance of... Wait, France always got... Oh right, the Black Plague happened. Still, they've got 37,000. Hungary's only got 1,000. Oh right, and the Aztec Sunset invasion is also happening. So I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Oh, and hi, hi, Michunia. Welcome to the stream. But let's continue playing the game. Our ruler is uncrowned. Do we have enough gold to actually do that? Organize coronation ceremony. Oh, we need to be at peace. Right, we just joined the war. Do we have anything else interesting here? We can compose a book. That might be interesting. Sure, let's try it. To compose a book, to compose a work of literature is not an undertaking for everyone. Having spent a lot of time thinking it over, I have summoned my closest advisors and fetched the best of scribes. When they asked me what this work shall be focused on, I paused, but only for a second. I think it's... Yeah, since this scenario is all about Casimir, Casimir III, and since today is a stream about another piece, he will write a book about his heritage. And news from across the seas. Rumors have reached Europe of a titanic struggle taking taking place across the Great Sea in the homeland of the Aztecs. The Aztecs themselves rarely discuss it with outsiders, but it appears they have been locked in a deadly war for some time with the Tawantinsuyu, a great empire from the mountains and jungles far to the south of Tenochtitlan. They are ruled by Sapa Inca, who is allegedly the direct descendant of some kind of sun god. If these stories are to be believed, the warriors of Inca are armed with mysterious thundersticks capable of felling a man from great distance. The Aztecs have only recently been able to hold their advance, in large part thanks to their mounted warriors riding horses imported from Europe. Still, they are extremely strong. Let's see, can we get maybe some sort of claim on Haletia Volhynia? Maybe by Alright, I think I already checked this last stream. Oh wait, this guy... Wait, no, not a guy, but... our cousin... I meant this lady, Gintar and our cousin Gintari of Minsk would happily join our court, and she also has a claim on the Grand Duchy of Principality of Volhynia. Still, we would need a castle to grant her. I've invited people in my court to take part in a war game in which we practice defending our lands from invading armies. We will use wooden models to represent invading armies, and I shall have to use clever tactics to defeat my opponents. Oh yeah, that'll be interesting. Maybe Boleslav VI can also improve his martial. As we assign tasks for the war game, we decided that Jacek will defend with me, while Mshui will be landing the invading forces. Let the best warlord win. At the beginning of the war game, your enemy decides to do a strong frontal assault towards your center flank. Okay, so a strong frontal assault on the center. Oh, let's try Kane. While your troops withdraw from the center flank, Mshui decides to push the center flank hard. Jacek suggests that we surround the enemy center. I'll choose the last option. Oh, and our cousin Gintare joins our court. When the opposing force foolishly advance, we surround them, gaining the upper hand as they are unable to break free. It is a decisive victory for the defending team. Good game. Oh, he also gets student of strategy, giving him one marshal. That's great. Oh, unfortunately, Valdesian heretics have risen up in Sandomierz, led by a militant fanatic, Jerzy. If not swiftly crushed, this revolt could spread like wildfire. Okay, first off we need to gather... Oh, this might actually be more difficult than expected. First off, as goes for our domain, we can only gather troops from 3 of the provinces for right now, since gathering troops from Sandomierz would be suicide right now. Oh. Will they be able to retreat? The 21st versus... Wow, they are fast. Oh wait, I actually didn't think about that. We can currently use that army as a distraction as we take our leave. Oh. The Battle of Krakow. Riding over the hills, I see a group of pompous soldiers coming for my unit, weapons raised. When they are finished with us, all my men are dead. I sink to my knees in the dirt, wondering why I am still here. Let's see, how good is Jerzy at personal combat? And how good are we? 20! Yeah, we'll engage in a battle. A duel in the hills. I cannot believe what is happening, but with each string of his morning star, Jerzy is getting closer and closer to winning this fight. Really? Jumping back to avoid yet another frighteningly lucky blow, I find myself backed up against a fallen tree. Wait, who is her heir out of curiosity? Alright, we already have son, Mieszko. Yeah, it won't be advantageous. What is the result of this conflict? If we were to surrender... Yeah, definitely not. We can't afford getting imprisoned in this situation. And we can't afford to die, since that will basically... It basically broke our game all the way until basically for the next 15 years. So unfortunately have to take option B, which will... Oh look, but at least we avoided getting the epithet, the traitor. Alright, we should call our allies. Wait. We can't call them? Okay then. So I'm pretty sure... Oh, here. Okay, so we can't apparently call them in this situation. We're going to retreat with all of them to Kuyavia. We're also going to have to buy some mercenaries in a second. Oh, five people are now watching. So, well, welcome to everyone who joined. But that reminds me, today is also the anniversary of the birth of Polish prince, nephew to Stanisław August Poniatowski, Józef Poniatowski, who led the Polish armies, notably during the Polish-Austrian War of 1809, as well as was the only Polish marshal of Napoleon. In the chat right now you have the option to vote whether or not I should do a stream in honor of Józef Poniatowski tomorrow, since he was quite important in Polish history, and probably mostly what the Duchy of Warsaw is remembered for in Poland. And if such a stream were to take place, it would also probably continue the campaign from 1792. Or maybe I will still look into it, but and possible 1807 campaign as the Duchy of Warsaw. But I have to see how the game treats the Duchy of Warsaw. Oh, they're 5,000 strong. Alright, we also have to get better commanders. Let's see, do we have anyone here? Yeah, they're not the best. Oh, never mind. Oh, maybe you can actually win this. Yeah, I forgot Revolut troops are a lot weaker than normal ones. So it's not a one-to-one fight. And we can enforce the mass. Also, let's see if we have any other prisoners. No, only Yasha. And the mission to Greater Poland has proven successful. Although I think we can actually send it somewhere else. Where to where should I take? Yeah, probably new more. Wait. Oh, this request would be denied anyways. That reminds me, we can probably use. Yeah, would probably also need to improve relations with the Pope sooner or later. And also let's see what kind of alliances we can currently make. Currently our cousin is on the throne of Lithuania, but we can't form an alliance with him. We're going to need a few alliances, so we might as well get to arranging them. Starting off with France. Here we have maybe our mother with maybe Aldona with someone. Oh. What's up, dog? How you doing today? Good, thanks. Currently doing a stream about in Crusader Kings 2. And how are you doing? It's I'm trying to achieve Poland's territorial extent under Casimir III, and more so Silesia and Pomerania as well. Oh, we already have an alliance with England, right? I'm going to quickly check how many troops each of these states have. Wait, Trebizond actually. Yeah, Trebizond's got quite a decent position in the Balkans. I mean Anatolia. Maybe not Mieszko, but Aldona. Any of their... No, there's probably a new dynasty there. Aldona... Also no. Not really many options for alliances, especially after the bubonic plague hit, so we're going to move forward for now. Court chaplain Jacek burst into your chambers, flanked by several Drzynicki, dragging Mayor Świętosław of Kalisz with them in chains. My king, there are many concerned peasants claiming that their children are plagued by nightmares of this man. He is obviously a warlock. What should be done with him? We can either burn the apostate, let him go free. Yeah, we probably want good relations with him. This option is the best, since it allows us to later ransom him for 25 gold. Which isn't a substantial amount, but it might be important in the long run. Oh, something interesting just happened. A blast has passed. Kazimierz Piast lived a pious life, truly following the example of God. He passed on the 9th of December, 1352, and people have long wondered if he would be considered a true Christian or not. A large ceremony is held in Kazimier's honor by the Pope to celebrate the life he lived. A virtuous exemplar of a true Catholic, the Pope will write his name in among the Christians of old, a, a bastion of piety in life, a stalwart example in death. Blessed be his memory once again in the arms of God. Oh, so Kazimierz the... Oh, he's not a saint, he's blessed. Okay, but still. Oh, and we get a good amount of piety, which might not exactly be useful in the short term, but might... Oh, but it will improve our relations with Pope Marinus, so which would be very useful if we want any free claims. Me good, living my life, you know. Oh, that's good to hear. Oh, and someone else wrote, Polska Górom, yeah. Hopefully in this scenario we'll be able to defeat the HRE. Since historically Poland actually fared quite well in wars with the HRE, notably under Boleslav I and Boleslav III the Wrymouth. A notable example could be the legendary Battle of Hansfeld or Psiepole in what is today Wrocław, although it is unclear whether or not it was real or not. But still, that overall war was a victory for Poland. Alright, and I was supposed to mention something else. It's a bit... a sec... I'll deal with that in a second. But it's a bit ironic that Casimir was baptized, since historically Casimir wasn't really the most faithful in marriage. He later on cheated on his, I'm pretty sure it was second or third wife, with several other women, which notably include a peasant girl from Prague, and apparently even a Jewish mistress or something like that. Although that remains unclear, since I'm pretty sure that appeared from what I heard, in Jan Długosz's text. Okay, so let's get back into the scenario. My liege, I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged from associating with conspiratorial factions if the proper leverage is obtained. How do you wish to proceed? You can try to obligate the vassal. Honored King, thank you for reminding me of my duties and obligations as a vassal. Oh. You are right, of course. For the foreseeable future, you have my promise not to support any factions conspiring against you. Although that won't be very important, since he's only the Duke of Helm now. Oh, he's of the Vetan dynasty. Interesting. Is it this? So the same dynasty which later ruled in Poland. Oh, we also need a new marshal. We can add Piotr, since he is a loyalist. And this... our steward doesn't have the best relations with us. We can give him 15 gold and it will already improve it. Anyhow, the fact that our council is discontent doesn't really mean much, since the only count here is Prince Bishop Jacek of Sącz, and even he's not a really important vassal. I'll also quickly check how... Oh, 8 of you are watching currently. Welcome everyone. And the overall voting is 2 to 3, so on the poll about the use of Poniatowski stream, so not too many. So anyone who still hasn't voted, be sure to do so. Oh, we already got a claim on Newmark, which we're going to take. We don't need a claim on Bitov. But we might need a claim on an entire duchy. That being oh wait. No, he just count. That being that being Red Rufinia. Yeah. Tak, Polska Góra. Okay, so right, I was going to check whether or not we can declare a war over all of Volhynia. Doesn't seem like we can claim an entire duchy. Oh, we only have... Wait. Oh, never mind. We can actually claim an entire duchy. Alright, but alright, now I remember I didn't do it. It was because we need to grant her a province, so that the duchy becomes our vassal as well. And we can also choose a speciality. Winter Soldier. I think flat terrain would be most advantageous in this part of Europe. Yeah. Oh, we accidentally sent a oh, I accidentally sent a diplomatic mission to Bells. My bad. But it currently will be quite... wait. Oh, it probably won't be a problem right now. Oh, and one of our marshals, Piotr Poinsk, improved. And... oh. Oh. Why do we only have one commander? Can I point this Carl right here? Oh, because it... yeah, the improvement happened to Wojciech from Liniac. And... oh, hi Dashi of Albar. Welcome to the stream. Let's see, can we maybe change that mission? Yeah. Start fabricating claims. And my scribes have provided me with the latest draft of my book. Upon reading it, I am not convinced it is moving in the right direction. I could perhaps ask Isabella Plantagenet, so Boswell of the Sixth Wife, for advice on the matter. If nothing else, she is likely to feel flattered by it. Probably a good choice, since we don't want Boleslav to accidentally die from stress, since that will basically doom our campaign. Oh, France is getting invaded. Actually, this might not be such a bad thing. If the Aztecs are moving this way, we could conquer Silesia, but first we're going to have to turn our full focus onto Galicia Volhynia. So, since we're and later on we're at quite high risk that the Aztecs might even come here to Poland. So, all things considering, we might give Lublin to... who was that claimant again? No. Wait. Oh yeah. Gintare. We might grant... wait, we can... Let's see, maybe if we invite another cousin of Boleslav, Danila, we can do it. She has arrived at the court. No. Doesn't seem like it. That was extremely fast. And good timing too. In the we can't currently do anything. But Tekla is a very effective diplomat. It's a good thing we accepted those traveling merchants. So we can claim Red Ruthenia, although we will have to face Bulgaria. How strong are they? 4,000 troops, plus 3,000. We might need an extra ally just in case. How strong is Serbia? Let's see. Mieszka with Grubana Nemanjic. Since it might be useful to ally with Serbia. They'll keep Bulgaria distracted, meanwhile we can face Halicia Volhynia. Especially since we might have some difficulty in getting English troops to intervene here, considering their current civil war. But us and Sweden should easily be able to overwhelm the kingdom. Does it go through? Yeah. Can we negotiate alliance now? No. Oh. In that case, why? Oh. Wait, Bulgaria is already engaged in the war. And so is Halicia Volhynia, so never mind, we don't need new allies. So let's declare war for Halicia Volhynia. Sorry, Red Ruthenia. Gather our troops in a central point, preferably somewhere like Sheraz, and call in our allies, Sweden and England. That is if they show out, great, but and it will make the war even easier. But we don't need them necessarily. And Sweden isn't currently in a war. No, they are not. Oh, and 5,000 troops this time. So can we also add ourselves? Yeah, we don't have many good commanders. I'll see if we get someone good here. It's quite decent, so we can make him commander and maybe one more. Yeah, and we can make him a commander as well. So let's appoint... Yeah, let's appoint Seji here as one commander and Boleslav as another, since he has a military trait right here. Oh, and we'll attack these forces heading to to Sonj. Let's see. Will they move forward? They will move to Przemyśl, where we can catch them first. Wait a few days, then move. There are many legends about the great man whose blood I share. A particular story has been circulating at court lately. It focuses on an epic feat where Boleslav proves his strength of character. The more I hear, the more I wish to emulate him. Makes sense, since he is Boleslav VI. Makes sense he would look up to the first king and his namesake. Yeah, and he can try striving to be like him, which also improves his martial. But wait, since when does he have chest pain? That is very risky. So we're currently besieging Bells. Oh, and then we'll follow up with Horodło, where the Polish-Lithuanian Union was signed in 1413. Okay, Horodło. The siege of Horodło is finished, and they're moving to Sonj. I think we have enough of an advantage where we can actually attack them there. And what is this? A saint in heaven. A blessed Ludwig II was a true example of the Christian faith, living a pious and moderate life. In a great announcement, Pope Marinus III has decided to canonize Ludwig the Mirth Streaming. Ludwig the Mirth Streaming. Many tales are told about the saint and the feats he did in life. It is said the body of Saint Ludwig has stayed the same as it was when he died. A pleasant floral smell filling the coffin. The miraculous incorruptibility of his body can only be proof of his rise to heaven. It is a great honor for the family of the blessed saint. May we all aspire to become as pious as him. Blessed be his name. Okay. So it seems like the former German... No. Yeah, that was the Wittelsbach Emperor. Oh, so another Wittelsbach, another emperor from the Wittelsbach dynasty. Okay, so the Pope seems to be canonizing quite a few rulers right now. Who knows? Because perhaps he'll also canonize Casimir the third as well, which would help turn him from blessed to saint. Oh, right, we can finally... do this marriage. And, right, we can form an alliance with Egypt, which has 6,000 troops, so quite a bit. Oh, and we should move back to Bells. We can call Egypt in, but they are too far to make a difference, and this isn't a life or death conflict where we really need them. So attack the Ruthenian troop. Oh, we already sieged it. Oh. So we're going to attack them in bows. And another victory. Where are they retreating to? Lutsk. Oh, they're still retreating, so I'm guessing they're going to move to Ushitia. Sorry, Uschitia. Uschitia. Probably something like that. Anyway, we're going to probably besiege Cherven, since a count resides there, so it'd probably be more advantageous. Where are the Teutons going? Oh, they are at war with the Aztecs. Wow, the Teutons have a lot of troops. Good thing we had England in that war, or else when they had 20,000, or else we would have lost for sure. Can we beat the Damascus for the siege? 6%? And it's currently for 26 versus 6.845. Yeah, I think we can. Maybe not, since it might take a lot of troops. Let's just attack them and then return. Not much time is going to be wasted. Okay, the Battle of Bells ended in a victory, and we took a few mayors. Yeah, captured a few mayors, and we just need to besiege. Oh, unless we can. How much do we have from war score from battles? 67. Perhaps we can win this one last battle to end the war. Plus, this would also weaken the Dutch even further in case of future wars. And we can also capture a few prisoners. Pope Marinus has dispatched a group of prominent theologians to initiate peaceful dialogue with the heretics in Sandomierz. Alright, cause it turned to Valdesian. That reminds me. We tried changing it back to a Catholic and Castilian next, since it got turned when Halesia Volcania controlled the province. A message from the Khan of the Golden Horde. Sure, and can we form an alliance, maybe? No. Alright, and we can also enforce our demands on Malusha, taking all of Halesia Volhynia, which also will allow us to take Zvenigorod eventually. Once we have a claim on it, unless the Pope will give it to us. No. Oh, and Aztecs currently took all of Aquitaine. It's currently 7 votes with 6 to 1. Okay, the stream will officially be happening, but I will still keep um, the voting going to see how many people end up voting. Oh, so this guy, so Count Dmitri of Svenihorod formed a defensive pact against us. I might actually attempt something too. Maybe... Although I might do that in a second. Oh, they're currently launching another invasion? This time against the Pope in an invasion of... Oh, they're trying to take Avignon. Makes sense why the Teutons would join. Oh, and this is good news since Brabant broke away from the Holy Roman Empire. And so did Liege for that matter. Maybe it's starting to decentralize? Alright. Here in Realm Inheritance. Wait. So that might not actually end up passing. But... oh, maybe you can also pass some sort of other laws. Maybe religious tied to revocation. Most of them are against that, but not when... wait, who's against that? Since I don't remember whether or not that will also count for Orthodox vassals. So who agrees? Only the Prince Bishop of Sanj. Luckily, we can probably change most of them, especially Piotr of Ploensk, who can be easily replaced with more competent Jerzy of Oliva, and the Mayor of Radom, who can be replaced with Nadbor. Still only one. Maybe we'll go for him since He'll probably accept it, yeah. And then go here and go with Carl right here. Never mind that for now. We might get to that later on. Oh, maybe not him. And the Chancellor and the County of Trenton is trying to make it justify a claim on something. A learned Jewish man has appeared at your court. He comes highly recommended in the arts of bookkeeping and administration. Already he has suggested several ways of improving bureaucratic efficiency of the realm, and he could potentially make a fine steward. Although we already have a steward, so maybe he could be a possible replacement steward. And the Count of Trzeszczyn has claimed Krakow. Well, they aren't strong enough to do anything about it either way. How can I rely on my generals when their understanding of warfare is so lacking compared to my own? I could teach Siege a thing or two. Yeah, we can teach Siege flat. We can make Siege a flat terrain expert. Siege gratefully accepted my lessons on the art of war. With more generals like me, who can stand against us. Okay. We still can't organize a coronation since that civil war in England is continuing to rage on. Alright, that reminds me. 25 gold here, 25 gold here, 25 gold here, and another 25 gold there. Who's besieging them currently? Some sort of Ulyanas. Oh, so Ulyana of a mercenary company. I'm not sure, but he might be able to maybe take over Halcia Volhynia, in which case, which would definitely be advantageous to us, as would allow us further possibilities for expansion. I know that one of my slothful courtiers is capable of more than he realizes. I want to push the courtier into being more ambitious. I believe there's great potential in that one. Sure. It's apparently annoying to be friends with someone more ambitious than yourself. Why else would Piotr ignore me? Oh, it's our former marshal. Probably still sour about getting demoted. Upon the conclusion of a long council meeting, you decide to make a toast. Of course, one toast eventually becomes many, and time seems to slip away. Later, as you leave the council chamber, you stumble and fall on your face. You can feel the taste of blood in your mouth and dizziness setting in. You notice Bishop Malowoy of Jędrzejów standing next to you. He seems to contemplate helping but is not responding to your pleas. Just before you pass out, you see him bringing the rest of the counselors out. They look at you in pity before they help you. So he becomes. So he beca- so Boleslav and Malowoy become bitter rivals. Oh, and uh, Isabella is pregnant, which we might be able to later use to get a new alliance. You realize that to become a great fighter, you would need to get in better shape. There's a great path in the nearby woods that would be excellent for running. Okay. Having spent countless hours swinging your sword, it is clear that your technique is getting better. You know the essence of every possible strike to utilize in a fight. And we get Warrior, which increases both our personal combat and Martial. The pregnancy has caused my wife to develop quite the unusual taste. Most of what she asks for dinner nowadays ranges from mildly unsettling to possibly revolting. Still, scholars do agree that a pregnant woman's cravings should be accommodated. Alright, sure. Oh, this is quite an interesting shape for Poland. Oh. Yeah, we don't have really any advantage from allying with Bohemia. They are vassal of the HRE after all. Wait, quickly before anything else happens, start preparing our ceremony. The coronation ceremony. The time has finally come for me to officially be recognized as King of Poland. In order to do this, I will need the support of the Catholic Church, but convincing authoritative members will neither be easy nor cheap. To begin the preparations, I should find a priest willing to crown me. So we'll probably go for the Pope, and we'll accept this call to arms. To King Boleslav or technically to Duke Boleslav VI of Poland, I shall be glad to recognize your divine rights to rule, as soon as you donate me the holy prepuce back to the church. What is the holy prepuce again? not sure it increases. Fine. Now that I have found a distinguished member of the Catholic clergy to officiate the rites, it is time to organize the ceremony itself. Unfortunately, the necessities imposed by the war I am waging will force me to have only a small gathering of my closest allies to witness this momentous occasion. Oh, right. Since we're currently at war. In a brazen display of disrespect, Prince Bishop Jacek proclaimed that he will no longer serve as the court chaplain of a wicked king whose rule is still yet to be legitimized by the blessing of the church. Oh. And he won't join back. So I guess we'll go for the Mavoi right now. Okay, and it seems several. The time of the coronation draws near. Only a few more days before I am crowned king before God and all my subjects. It will be a long wait, and I can only hope that the day will not fall in the middle of a major battle. Just as he's about to complain for the 100th time about the poor locale of my coronation, the locale my coronation is taking place in, one of the swine trotting around the main hall bumps into the Holy Father, slamming him head first into the mud. A dead silence falls upon the main hall. Oh. Probably not the best idea. However, justify my reasons were to organize a secluded ceremony during the war. My vassals are far from praised. Not only did they perceive it as an sign of weakness, but they all seem to have taken their lack of invitation as a personal slight against me. Oh, so that isn't good. Fine, we'll join. Oh, but it will finally be coronated. As the yells of the commanders drilling troops echo in the tent, both Melrinus the First's envoy gives me a quick blessing and summarily places the crown upon my hand, proclaiming me King of Poland by the grace of God. Oh, but we will have some. But we will have a permanent multiplier, unfortunately, which gives us -5 clergy opinion. Oh, but another son was born, Casimir. Okay, we'll stick with that name. And who should we marry him off to? Aragon too close to the front lines. Let's see. How strong is Scotland? 6,000. Not Norway, they are subject of the HRE. How about Milan? 2,000. And Naples? 3,000. Scotland less than. Unless this Cashun. No, what is it called? Kashu. Or Chernikov. No, they aren't stronger. And in that case, let's go for Scotland. Let's see, will they accept some sort of betrothal? Something pushed out a bit. Between Kazimierz and... let's go with this Princess of Scotland. Let's also give Mieszko What is he? Timid. So probably something in learning. Let's see, is there anything that... Oh, so we'll go for the humility route, which will make him a good diplomat. And next up, Casimir, we can offer, maybe make him a general. Or steward. Let's go for pride. Okay, and the King of Scotland accepts our proposal and will form an alliance. No. The theologians dispatched to Sandomierz are returning home in triumph. The heretics have renounced their false beliefs. Okay, great. Come on. Oh. So they might be able to win again. Malusha. We've currently got a truce with her till 1368. So let's try to press over our crime on Silesia, and we have the allies of Egypt with 6,000 troops, England with 11,000 troops, and Sweden with another 2,000 troops. Well, could we maybe get France in somehow? 10,000 troops. So quite decent. Can we maybe arrange a marriage between someone? Maybe Aldona and no. No. Maybe we have some sort of betrothal we can end. Alright, probably this one. And who will accept this proposal? And he accepted that. And now we can form an alliance with him, which he will accept. And next up, form an alliance with Scotland. Maybe we'll send a gift. 237, fine. And then form an alliance, which they will accept. How strong was Naples again? 4,000. And Hungary? 4,000 as well. Maybe we can arrange some sort of alliance between them? No. But maybe... also no. No. maybe have some sort of... Oh, we do have several nieces, maybe. Oh no. She's with the king of Egypt. Oh, we cannot fight. No, she's... Mieszko is betrothed to the king of Serbia, but we still can form an alliance to a relative of the king of Serbia. But we can't form an alliance, so this betrothal doesn't really have any a clear goal. Between Mieszko and no one here. Maybe Naples will have someone. Arrange between Mieszko and... oh, also no one. Maybe let's try with her. This Bulgarian princess. Okay. And form an alliance with Bulgaria. And how about Lithuania? 4,000. Can't currently form an alliance with them. Best not to do that, since that would be what was called again? Oh right, incest, so best. Yeah, since that would be incest, so probably best not to do that. But we do have an alliance with the Tsar of Bulgaria. Now, if we check out our total alliances, if we were to declare war for Silesia, we have Egypt with 6,000. Yeah, all of these states near 10,000. So we probably can declare the war. Let's see how many of you are still here. 5. Thank you for everyone who still is watching till this time, since this stream has lasted for quite a while. Yeah, nearly a quarter of an hour. Now I'll just quickly check something on my phone. Oh, and 3 people liked, thank you. Yeah, I think we can declare war. Wait, they're also at war with someone else. Who exactly? Some sort of Norwegian revolt. Let's call in all of our allies. Sorry. And gather all of our troops in a central point, in this case, Gostynin. Oh, and Germany also, the Holy Roman Empire inherited Scania and Sealand. I am pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management, the county of Kraków is doing very well. People are happy and the tax of collectors are reporting record intakes. So Kraków is currently prospering. Speaking of which, how does the economy look? Oh, quite well in Krakow. $7,000 troops. And let's see, can I promote a new commander? Chance of posts? No. Oh. The only one. Also no, and let's try one more time. First time's charm. Okay. Does Świętopok have any trade? No. Okay, so let's go with Carl here. Let's currently go to Chechen. And we'll join this Bulgarian revolt. Oh, the German army. Oh. But we'll need a good position, so let's. Actually, Chechen is in the mountain. Oh, wait. Never mind. Retreat. Let's actually go somewhere up north, like Słupsk, since the Germans have a quite large force gathering here. Are any of our allies? Wait, we didn't call in our allies yet. I totally thought I clicked that. Okay. Maybe we need to click here. Okay, that's everyone. Oh, and they already sieged down Krakow. Okay, and everyone joined. They already besieged Krakow. Come on. Yes. Come on, come on. Really? I'm guessing the the person he was betrothed to passed away. We can meet the queen. Oh, Nefer's right here. Some sort of useful alliance. What is the most, currently the largest state we aren't allied to yet in Europe? Aragon, but they're quite risky. Otherwise we also have Denmark and Sweden, but they are in alliance with HRE. Alright, and let's monitor this battle. We lost the siege of Jedlička, but Bradford betrothal was accepted. Come on, come on. Really, they don't have any commanders and still we're losing? Oh. Okay then. At least they lost more troops. And why did we retreat? Oh. I guess it's still glitching slightly. Speaking of which, where are... Sweden is engaged in their own conflict. Bulgaria on their own. Naples with the Aztecs. France and England also with the Aztecs. So probably not the best time to declare war. Oh, our spy master was killed. Our alliance with Sweden broke out, but they're still in the war, I think. Why did they leave it? Yeah, they left it. We'll take a loan. $96,000 army, 96,000 strong army. My wife Isabella has been letting herself go as of late. What was once a graceful and delicate woman has slowly become undignified and hefty glutton. only excited about her next great feast. Sure, we can go with this option. Oh, retreat, probably. I was relieved to see that my words did not go unheard. Isabella thanked me for my concern and promised me that she would start dieting immediately. Not a single one of our allies has... Oh, maybe France finally joining in. England's engaged in a civil war, and I'm not exactly sure what Scotland is doing. Yeah. Not sure where their troops are. Let's risk it with a 1,000 strong division. Peace. Oh, we lost. Darn it. We did have a lot of allies. The problem was that they were engaged in their own conflicts. Those stage war games and large-scale exercises, through stage war games and large-scale exercises, I feel confident I can master one of the main military disciplines. Let's go with cavalry. The iconoclast heresy has appeared in Przemyśl. Alright, now we're in that. Wait. Sure, I forgot about my promise to take Mieszko riding, but now he poured water on me when I was resting. I only had a little bit to drink and I am the king. Oh, he actually is more better suited to be educated in martial, but it's too late now. Let's go with this. The last thing I remember before falling asleep is apologizing to Mieszko. It seems my apology was not what he wanted. Oh right, we can imprison someone. Duke Vojislava, the report said. Oh, and a Peasant revolt broke out in Przemyśl. We'll have to gather our troops once more. And one of our commanders, Karl of Plońsk, has improved significantly, which will be useful in the coming engagement. I am pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management, the county of St. Domierz is doing very well. People are happy and the tax collectors are reporting record intakes. Okay, we defeat. Oh, and that was automatic defeated. Oh, he's. Oh, he was in. Oh, we have him. We've got him in prison, but wow, he's only a 0, 0, 0. Wow, he's a 0, 0, 0, 0 minus 12. Count Silvestri of Chervan offers to help you out with your financial situation. He wants to acquire some land in exchange for a very generous sum of money. Okay, I think it's just the title of Duke of Red Ruthenia, so let's do it. The title doesn't really do anything, just symbolic for the most part. It's not like we're giving to him Przemysl and bows. Let's go for and take Svenihorod. Since we aren't in debt or debt already. Actually, maybe the gathering ground and Sonch isn't a good idea. Let's go for Sandomierz. But the peasants of Przemyśl have risen up, led by a disgruntled former soldier. The rebels have the nerve to demand independence. Wow, how fortunate! Ironically, they are fighting in someone who probably would support that very matter. Since this slightly weakened their troops and also resulted in our troops in us losing no troops. Oh, and we don't have the third general, who will grant to Karl. My marshal has discovered a man of great military talent called Marcin, who is willing to serve in my ranks. Okay, he's decent. And the Bulgarian war has ended. Speaking of which, how is the Aztec Empire doing? Just one report for right now. Oh, a new tag? Free tags, in fact. So let's see, what will we improve? Melee techniques, siege organization, military organization, followed by let's go with castle infrastructure and let's go with tolerance. Oh, and then religious customs. As she's growing older, I could see Constantia could use some guidance in my more experimental fields, the art of war. This is my chance to make an effort for the sake of her education, but what can I offer? So we can show some bravery. We can toughen her up, since I rather not get stressed. Since I rather not. Since if Borisov gets stressed, it might result in possible it might speed up his possible death and might also spiral to a depression. It has come to my attention that the Chancellor of Undgar, Charles de la Lacerda, is brave and threatened his way through my domain, trying to get enough people to recognize or claim on my title that he has fabricated for his liege, Duchess Isabella of Undgar. Oh, still, Undgar isn't strong enough to do anything about it. And she's claimed Przemyśl. Okay, let's defeat this army. Maybe I'll capture some sort of mayor. Who knows? Now, and we're enforcing our demands. Okay, so now we also control the Council of Jvinogrod. Let's see, a dangerous faction led by Prince Kashko of Swoops. Why isn't... Oh, she died of great pox. So, we'll praise her with my Waffle. Speaking of which, how strong is the Golden Horde? 18,000. Currently we can't declare war on Marussia until 1368. We'll currently go ahead and try and claim... Oh, we're actually going to change go ahead and change that later on. An invitation. My lord, we have received an invitation to visit the great monastery at Cluny. It could make for a most interesting journey. Cluny Abbey has grown to great prominence and power since it was given independence by the Duke of Burgundy in 1910. Subjects now only to the Pope and supported by extensive lands as well as great donations. It is a great center of wealth and learning. The Abbey's church is the largest in Europe. Not even the cathedrals in Rome or Constantinople can match it. Okay, that's a good opportunity. Alright, let's see, maybe we can... Oh, another mission. We'll probably not do these wars today since it's getting quite late. I'll see you. So this is the famous Cluny Abbey. The great church towers majestically over an extensive complex of buildings. The surrounding farmlands are rich and fertile, with the peasants toiling to bring fruits of the land into the coffers of the monastery. You can see many monks moving about and also spot a nun or two. You can sense the atmosphere of learning, piety, and power. This is a place that enjoys the direct support of kings and powerful nobles, not to mention the Pope. Let's see. Yeah, this might be useful to get some clergy opinion. Let's see, maybe we should appoint some vassals in high positions. Also, how is a potential... How are the wars doing? I mean, going. Nothing is currently happening. So... This might be risky. 39, okay. Right, we have an aggression pact with him, unfortunately. Why did I do that again? That was a clear mistake. I've wasted enough days in my life as a drunkard. I need to get in better shape. Let's get more martial. And we've turned from a mid-guiders warrior to a tough soldier. Great. My intense study of warfare has led to an increased understanding of tactics and strategy. I was hoping to maybe form an alliance with the Golden Horde, but it ended up backfiring. Since they're considered land mass. Okay, so most of my council isn't currently very pro-war. Oh, she wants us to grant her vassal. Alright, we can't declare war right now because of disapproval from our council. Let's see, we can maybe grant Kashko the title of Marshal here, and if we grant him some gold, that will improve relations massively. Is he also a possible supporter of war? No, as we can change him to either right, due to the fact that that would lower our relations with him massively. For the duration of the war, we are going to add Sigmund as court chaplain, and then go from Nassau to Sudistri for this position. Oh. How are the Teutons weak? They have a lot more troops. They have quite a large amount of troops more than us. Everyone would be in agreement, but that's until 72. It was one of those situations where you didn't want to tell the truth in case it would hurt the person, but at the same time, honesty is a virtue. Or you can be honest. Maybe this actually end up working out. He is currently significantly injured and a drunkard. But that said, this campaign probably won't be finished today, since it's really late. And Przemyśl is also prospering. Your marshal, Prince Kashko of Poland, has put forward a plan for experimentation with new military technology inspired by a supposedly brilliant inventor and engineer that he has recently befriended. All that is needed is a little funding. Okay, let's do that. And how's the Golden Horde doing? For the sake of achieving the territorial goals, we're going to have to do this, unfortunately. Let's see how many people agree. We already got the Khan of Vladimir. No, Mieszko is also a target of something. Let's send this. Screaming arrows. We receive an report of the outcome of the military experiments that your marshal asked you to sponsor. Apparently, a new kind of self-propelled arrow was tried out, based on Far Eastern models. Lit by fire, these arrows would scream and fly away, leaving a trail of smoke, and then explode on impact, killing several of the livestock used as practice targets. Though of dubious accuracy and prone to failure in rainy weather, these experiments have still provided some valuable lessons. Okay, and on that note, and maybe advancements in technology. We do go here now, so advancement in skirmish techniques, and melee will end the stream. I'll save the game and quit. Five people are still watching. But thank you all for still tuning in to the stream at this point. And the stream about the use of Poniatowski tomorrow will be happening. I'll end the poll. So anyway, thank you to everyone who watched, tuned into the stream and stayed till, as well as those who stayed till the end. Everyone who liked, as well as everyone who wrote in chat. So this was the 9th stream of Project 1000, commemorating the 831st anniversary of Casimir II's death. Alright, I was going to end, but I'll still quickly make some announcements. On the 8th, as I announced previously, it's going to be the use of Poniatowski stream. Next, which will probably continue the and go with a new 1792 campaign, or maybe something around 1807. I'm still not sure. Then on the 10th, we'll go with continue the boss of the first campaign. Last attempted on the all the way back on the 27th. Due to the anniversary of the death of Mieszko II, and on the 12th we'll do a campaign with the extended timelines mod in EU4. Okay, so that in 1939, it had been the anniversary of the death of Józef Piłsudski. Okay, so